We are here not only for this year, but the next several years.
For more than 2 decades, baseball in Albuquerque had only one steady voice guiding it, one vision shaping it, one man at the center of it all.
I came in without a desk, without a phone, without anything, and we just kind of put it all together.
When John Traub arrived in 2002, the Isotopes were new, the expectations were high, and the city was watching. The ballpark was still rising, as was the franchise.
You were going to be surprised by something new, by something fun, and you were always going to have a smile on your face, regardless of what the scoreboard said.
I think everybody takes a great amount of pride in what the organization has come to mean in the community. You know, we've become interwoven into the fabric of this community.
2 years later, a young employee walked through these same doors, not knowing she'd one day lead the place.
In my early time here with the Isotopes, just wondering, like, did I make a mistake? I had 3 car accidents in 3 months. I totaled my car, I broke my arm, and 2 of those were uninsured motorists.
But like all moments, that too passed.
Chrissy's been part of every decision we've made here, and she believes in the community, she believes in the staff, she empowers the staff.
For more than 20 years, she didn't just work here, she learned here.
We hosted the AAA All-Star Game in 2007, and that was probably the first major thing that we have done. You know, it took us 3 years to plan that event, and Chrissy was so involved in that. But people still, almost 20 years later, still talk about that.
I'm certainly honored, thrilled, and I'm excited to be the general manager for this team.
And deserving.
In baseball, transitions can be abrupt. This one was not.
The whole point of minor league baseball is to develop people, right? We have players that are here, and then they go to the major leagues. We develop them. And now we've developed Chrissy, who started not at the bottom, but close to the bottom when she got here, and now she's the GM.
John, when you walk this field, what do you feel? Other than the back pain.
Baseball's been part of my blood since I was a little kid, and walking the field and the amount of pride that I know my parents took in my path and my journey and my career, I'm 100% at peace with this.
Every run ends the same way, at home. But every new one starts there too.
Then what do you envision for this chapter?
I hope the very best for this team. I have said from the beginning, I am one of the most competitive people that you will probably ever meet, and I want the best for this team.
She is the first female general manager in Albuquerque professional baseball history. But inside this building, she was waiting on deck.
It's absolutely earned. She was the obvious selection, and so I'm really glad that she was the one who was named GM, but in my mind, she was the person that had nothing to do with her gender.
Some legacies end, but the best ones get handed off.
I come to this ballpark every day. It's every day. I've never not enjoyed coming here. It is something that I absolutely love. I'm very lucky to be able to do. I found my passion. I found my love. I'm very appreciative that John didn't just toss in his keys and walk away from this business. He is going to be a tremendous mentor, not only for myself, but also for the rest of our staff.
20 years from now, people are going to sit around and they're going to ask, well, what would John have done? But I think it's going to be decades and decades that people are still thinking about what he did and what would he do.
Ruby Aurora, KOAT 7 Sports.